Well, hello there. My name is sometimes Heather and I play Elder Scrolls Online. Last time, I talked a bit about subclassing and today, I figured it was finally time to address the changes brought to us by Update 46. So, to be quite honest, I had my doubts about this. I have issues with change, and game devs calling this new expansion a season instead of a chapter made me go, I thought we'd get a tiny area to explore a barren place with little to see, but boy was I wrong. I haven't had that much time to adventure in Solstice yet. There's been website issues and other work-related stress, so the little gaming time I've spent with things I know to be soothing, such as collecting souls into my little paper doll and setting them free via a payphone. Seriously thought best walking simulator ever, but yes, back to ESO. The new area Solstice is smaller than the usual additions to Tamriel's map. We get 3 delves, 3 bosses and 1 public dungeon along with a new trial. With the usual amount of side quests, this tiny map is actually pretty full of content. I've only managed a few quests so far, but the ones I've done, quests in ESO have tasted a bit bland lately. I've felt they've deteriorated to the Skyrim department of, oh, you want a book, here you go, and it's been disappointing. The content in Solstice, however, feels more alive somehow, like game devs resurrected corpses of old and made them drink a youth potion and spew stories with a high entertainment value. Every quest I've done has felt like ESO when it was still young and vibrant. I've laughed, I've cried, but most of all, I've clapped my hands together and said, oh, I missed this. Lore is one of the most important things for me in Elder Scrolls games, and this expansion is full of it. I'm kinda happy I've been forced to stretch this new content out so I can enjoy it for longer. Quests aren't the only thing in Solstice that has made me go, wow. I have thoroughly enjoyed the delves I've gotten to. Stories there have been quirky and fun, and the interior delightfully unusual. Again, I've had so much fun with these caverns where unexpected things come to pass. And then there's the public dungeon, Deidre Grotto. I entered really late last Tuesday, not knowing anything of what I was about to face. I came out an hour later, laughing hysterically. I have never ever had so much fun in a public dungeon, even though I kinda hated every single moment. I can't wait to go back, and I must, for upon exiting I realized Todd has finally given us vampire skill styles, and we can farm them out. The purple style for Eviscerate is unlocked by collecting 25 vials of tainted blood from Deidre Grotto, and the purple style for Blood Mist by collecting challenges listed under the Skill Stylist achievement. I am over the moon happy with this, thank you, Todd. We also get new antiquities that can be dug up in Solstice. I am most excited about the new furnishings, especially the music box, but the mythic items seem intriguing as well. We might return to one of those in the future, if I ever manage to find one. And speaking of furnishings, Update 46 brought ESO Plus members a long-awaited gift, the Furniture Vault. This container has 500 slots, and only furnishings can be placed inside. And they stack. I'm a touch disappointed that this is only for those who have ESO Plus, but this is a huge help when it comes to playing home. I have always had 1 or 2 of my houses littered with all sorts of furnishings I have found or bought from guild traders and haven't found a place for. This has kinda sorta prevented me from fully enjoying decorating because of all of that clutter. Now I can just store everything in a pretty container and use the items I have from every home I own. The things stored in the furnishing vault show directly in our housing editor. How convenient is that? I love this thing, truly, huge help. Update 46 also brought to us new sets and some changes to the combat system. Some abilities in all class skill lines were changed. I will leave a link to patch notes, so you can read it after watching this video. But I do want to pull out one alteration they made. We can now activate our own conduit synergy. I can't tell you how many times I've cursed over not being able to use my conduit. And now it's finally possible. I'm so happy. Playing as a Sorc feels so much better now that I have full control over my lightning powers. Solstice still has a secret to reveal. The Great Wall dividing the area will, at some point, come down through a huge event where everyone's effort is required. When I first heard about this, it felt a bit meh. But now that I have seen the wall and the glory of Solstice, I can't wait to tear down that wall. It's going to be amazing! I hope you've enjoyed this unusually emotional video. Next time, I thought we might talk a bit more about subclassing and what it might mean for, you guessed it, vampires. Thank you so much for watching and see you all later.